Welcome to the March 5th edition of Litter Media Live for 2026. My name is Aaron Landon, and I will be your host for this Thursday. We got a lot of stuff coming up for you in news, sports, this date in history. We also have this week's Pet of the Week submission to announce for you. So exciting stuff coming up. Let's start off with the forecast. Going to be warming up to near 70 on Thursday with rain and thunderstorms on the way. High of 76 on Friday with periods of sunshine and some rain showers. Expect more rain for the weekend and temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. That's a look at the forecast. When we come back, we're going to take a look at news, followed by sports and this date in history, all up ahead after this.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Pain was interfering with Tiffany's active lifestyle. Same-day hip replacement at the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute got her back to the community she calls home. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Wherever you are there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
For even more beneficial news that you can use, check out our website, littermedia.com. We put stories on our website nearly every day, and we also have links to our social media sites, including X, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, and Litter Media Radio right there on our homepage. One of Fayette County's longest-running community events returns this summer as the 34th Annual Community Health Fair and Family Fun Day takes place Saturday, June 6th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Grace Community Church, 525 Glen Avenue in Washington Courthouse. The popular event brings together more than 50 local agencies and organizations to provide free family activities, community resources, and free or low-cost health screenings. To reserve a table or learn more, contact Sharon Gibbs at 740-505-4818 or Cheryl Royster at 740-335-2945. According to the FBI's Internet Crime Compliance Center, Americans aged 60 and older reported more than 140,000 complaints and nearly $5 billion in losses to scams in 2024. In addition, Ohio ranked 8th in the nation for the total number of complaints filed by this age group. Older adults are often singled out because they typically have more savings, might be less familiar with fast-changing technology, and can be hesitant to report fraud to authorities. For common scams or targeting retirees and info on how to protect yourself, visit littermedia.com. Safety Service Director Jeff Carmen announced that the construction associated with the Appalachian Community Grant program will begin Monday, March 16th of 2026. Work will require closing the southbound lanes of Yoctangi Parkway between Arch Street and Chestnut Street, including the intersections of Mill and Park Streets. Northbound traffic on Yoctangi Parkway will remain open, but will be reduced to one lane throughout the construction zone. You can find more info in our article on littermedia.com. Fayette County Public Health is inviting community members to learn more about volunteering with the Fayette County Medical Reserve Corps at an upcoming volunteer meeting on Tuesday, March 10th at 6 p.m. The meeting will be held at Fayette County Public Health, 317 South Fayette Street in Washington Courthouse. Pizza and drinks will be provided. During the meeting, attendees will receive a brief volunteer training, hear updates about the MRC program, and help plan meetings and activities for 2026. For more information or to RSVP, you can contact Ethan Johnson, MRC Coordinator, at ethanjohnson@fayette-ohio.com. Scratch the Ohio. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources Division of Forestry is urging Ohioans to follow the state's outdoor burning regulations and to take precautions if they plan to burn debris this spring. Ohio law dictates that most outdoor burning is prohibited in unincorporated areas from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. during March, April, and May. You can find more info at littermedia.com. That's a look at news. Coming up next, we'll take a look at sports, followed by This State in History. But first, I want to tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They're your trusted comfort advisor. If you're in need of any of these services with the changing weather, just click on this ad when you see it at littermedia.com, and it'll take you right to their website to learn more. AccurateHVAC.com.
Whenever I first applied for the ArchWiz opportunity, do I have to pay this back? Do I have to do that? Like, is it a loan? And it's not. It's a scholarship. A goal of mine is to graduate college debt-free. If you're a crew member, you get $2,500 a year, and if you're a manager, you get $3,000. And especially if you're going locally to college, like to the branch or something like that, it's really helpful.
As a professional race car driver, I live for speed, power, and performance on and off the track. That's why I use the Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower. Race into your local dealership today and test drive a new Dixie Chopper.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology, to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world. With multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Now time for a look at sports, where we start off with the Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard. Last night in girls basketball D1 regional semifinals, Pickering Central beat Dublin Kaufman 64-35. New Albany was a winner over Marysville 44-34. In the D5 regional semifinals, it was Fairland beating Waynesville 76-38 and Portsmouth beating Eastern Brown 62-17. In the D6, it was Fayetteville Perry beating West Liberty Salem, Shenandoah over Federal Hocking, and Harvest Prep beating Waterford 45-33. In boys basketball in the D3 district championship at OU Convocation Center, Steubenville beat Chillicothe 64-47, and Marietta was a winner over New Philadelphia 53-36. To find all the scores for our area, just log on to littermedia.com, and under sports, you can just click on Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard. Tonight, Litter Media Radio has double header coverage from the Convo for the D4 Sweet 16 matchups, Circleville versus Waverly at 6:15 and Unionota versus Washington at 8:15. Our Dan Ramey will have the play-by-play beginning at 6 o'clock on littermedia.com. You'll find the radio player on our website, or you can scan the QR code on your screen right here. The Paint Valley PTO is hosting a donkey basketball event on March 14th to help raise funds to build a shelter house on their elementary playground. Tickets are $10 pre-sale or $15 at the door. Children 5 and under get in free. The University of Rio Grande women's basketball team captured their 5th consecutive River States Conference Tournament championship with an 83-66 triumph over Brescia University on Tuesday night at the new Oliver Arena. Rio Grande won for a 21st straight time and pushed its season record to 30-1. Rio Grande and Brescia both will advance to the NAIA Women's Basketball Championship first and second round, which gets underway March 13th at campus sites across the country. Rio Grande will host one of the 16 opening round sites. Ohio University women were victorious on the road last night against Eastern Michigan, earning a 62-54 finish. Ohio State women are headed to Indianapolis tonight to face off against Indiana for round 2 of the Big Ten tournament. And Ohio State men found a 94-62 win over Penn State last night. They'll be back at home on Saturday, hosting Indiana. The Blue Jackets are on home ice tonight, hosting the Florida Panthers for a 7 p.m. contest, and that is a look at sports. Coming up next, we'll take a look at the pet of the week, and then this date in history. All that right up ahead. Litter Quality Propane, online all the time, customer payment, account information, and more. You can log on at litterpropane.com.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
Now, time to announce this week's Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week, and I'd like to introduce you to Ranger, coming all the way from Wilmington, North Carolina. Ranger is a 1-year-old cat whose favorite toy is a spring. His owner has had him since October of 2024, so ever since he was just a kitten. Congratulations to Ranger, our Pet of the Week. If you have a pet you like to nominate, just send us an email at littermedia@gmail.com with a photo, the name of your pet, and some info that you'd like to share. And at the end of the year, we'll announce the Pet of the Year with a prize from Petland. Now time for this date in history, which takes us back to 1971 today. Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin, first performed live at the Ulster Hall in Belfast. And everybody knows that song. Everybody knows Stairway to Heaven. It's a great song. It's a classic, one of the best songs of all time. Thursday, March 5th, today is Cheese Doodle Day, Multiple Personality Day, Hospitalist Day, and this one kind of goes with one of our stories, Slam the Scam Day. So if you're approaching retirement age, you can slam the scam by visiting our website, littermedia.com, and finding tips on how to combat scammers. That's a look at our program for you for this Thursday. Coming up tomorrow, I will be returning as your host for the Daily Show, Litter Media Live. So stay tuned. I don't think we have any special editions coming up for the rest of the week. So tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. for the March 6th edition of Litter Media Live. For Dan Ramey, I'm Aaron Glandon. Thank you for watching.